Hello dear students, welcome to your online classes. This is your subject teacher of English from LPM Public School, which is situated in Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Dear student, in my previous video I have explained the question answer of chapter number 3, and today's video I am going to explain the next remaining exercises for you. So first of all, you all take out your New Champs English Reader book and open page number 28. Okay student, open page number 28 in your New Champs English Reader book. Dear student, we have already completed this exercises A. So one more time I am going to repeat this again. So in exercise A, there is read these sentences and answer this question. So dear student, first of all you have to read the given sentence, and after that you have to write down the question answer. Okay. So what is the sentence in number 1? That is, at first Jung would not tell them anything. So here are 3 questions, as you can see at your screen. That question number A is who is the Jung and who are them. Question number B is what was it that Jung could not tell them, why. Question number C is when Jung finally told them what was bothering him, how did they react. So we have to write down answer of the given question. So the first question is who is Jung and who are them. So here we have to write Jung, the lion, is the king of the jungle, and jackals, the minister, are referred as them. Question number B, what was it that Jung would not tell them, why. So we have to write answer that Jung, being the king of the jungle, was ashamed to tell them that he was afraid of a sound of the animal. Now the next question is question number C, that is when Jung finally told them what was bothering him, how did they react. So the answer will be the jackals were disappointed when Jung told him what was bothering. Student, the answer will be the jackals were disappointed when Jung told them what was bothering him, so they begged and pleaded him to stay in jungle. Okay. Now the next sentence that is given. The sentence says Chalu and Golu were very disappointed to hear this. So the question is question number A, what were Chalu and Golu disappointed to hear. So the answer will be Chalu and Golu were disappointed to hear that Jung wants to leave the jungle. What were Chalu and Golu disappointed to hear? So Chalu and Golu were disappointed to hear that Jung wants to leave the jungle. Okay, the answer will be Chalu and Golu were disappointed to hear that the Jung wants to leave the jungle. And now the next question is question number B, what was the reason for their disappointed. So here is the answer is they were disappointed because if Jung leaves the jungle, they have to find food on their own and have to live in fear of other wild animals. The answer is they were disappointed because if Jung leaves the jungle, they have to find food on their own and have to live in fear of other wild animals. Now the next question, question number C is that is what did Chalu say he would do. So the answer will be Chalu said that he would go and find out more about the animal. Okay, so that is the question answer of exercise A. Now we are moving to the exercise B, that is given on page number 28. So that is fill in the blanks with word from the story. So student, we have to fill the given blanks according to the story. So first of all, there is a Jung was the dash of the dash, his minister were to dash. So here the Jung was the, so we have to write on the given blanks king. The Jung was the king of the, so here we have to write jungle, and his minister were to jackals. They were Chalu and Golu. Okay, the spelling of Chalu and Golu we have to write here Chalu and Golu. Okay. Now the next is the dash were very cunning. The Chalu were very cunning. They found that the animals that had frightened their king was a bull. And next is the jackals wanted to keep the dash. Here we have to write lion, scared of the bull, and the bull afraid of the lion. In the end, the jackals realized that those who try to act too clever, here on the given blanks we have to fill here clever, and dash others end up dash themselves. So here on the given blanks we have to write full and fooling. Okay student, so like this we have to complete this given blanks according to the story. That is, first blanks we have to write king. The Jung was the king of the jungle. His minister were two jackals. They were Chalu and Golu. The Chalu were very cunning. They found that the animal that had frightened their king was a bull. The jackals wanted to keep the lion scared of the bull and the bull afraid of the lion. In the end, the jackals realized that those who try to act too clever and fool others end up fooling themselves. Like this, we have to complete this exercise B. Now moving to the next exercise, that is exercise C, that we have already done in our previous video. So one more time I am going to repeat, that is, answer this question. So first question is, why did the jackals become arrogant? So the answer will be, the jackals became arrogant because they were minister of Jung, the king of the jungle, and did not allow other animals to come near him. And now the next question is, what did the jackals tell the lion about the bull? So we have to write answer that the jackals told the lion about the bull that he is no ordinary bull. He was a messenger of God. Themselves had granted him permission to roam wherever. Now the next question is question number 3, that is, what trick did the jackals try to play on the lion and the bull? So the answer will be, the jackals tried to scare the lion to the bull and the bull afraid of the lion, so that they can take both them in their power. So like this, we have to complete the exercise A, B and C, and after this we have to do the next, that is exercise D. In exercise D, there is think and answer. Think and answer. So student, here we have to do, first of all we have to think, and after that we have to write the answer according to the given question. The question is, in what way jackals end up fooling themselves? So we have to write here answer, that is, jackals become disloyal to the lion. They were so selfish that they tried to fool Jung and lost their friendship and protection too. As he found new friend, this is how jackals end up fooling themselves. Okay student, now next we going to the next, that is, after completing exercise A, B, C and D, now we moving to the next, that is exercise E. Dear student, in exercise E we have to write the simile word. Okay, simile word. So here is the definition of what is simile word. A simile is a phrase. A simile is a phrase that describes something by comparing it to something else using words such as like, or, as. A simile is a phrase that describes something by comparing it to something else using words such as like, or, as. For example, as cold, as ice, run like a deer. So in exercise E, we have to fill in the blanks with animal's name from the box to complete this similes. Okay, here we have to fill in the blanks with animal's name from the box to complete this similes. So first of all, there is a purr like a, so we have to write here purr like a cat. Second, as sly as a fox, as quiet as a mouse. Now the next, number 4, fly like a, so we have to write here bird. Fifth is as wise as an, so we have to write here owl. Sixth is as strong as a horse. Okay students, so like this we have to complete this similarized word. First of all, in number 1 we have to write purr like a cat. In second, as sly as a fox. Third, as quiet as a mouse. Fourth, fly like a bird. Fifth, as wise as an owl. Sixth, as strong as a horse. So like this we have to complete this exercise G. Now we moving to the next, that is exercise F. In exercise F, find words in the story which means the same as this words. Okay, we have to write down the words after. First of all, we have to find the given words in the story which means the same as these words. Okay, as we can see, words are given here. So first of all, we have to read this given word, and after that we have to write down the same words that is given in the story, which meaning is same. So first of all, there is a word most powerful. Most powerful, so the meaning that is given in the story, that is bravest. We have to write here most powerful, it means bravest, BRAVEST, bravest. Second word is pleaded. Second word is pleaded. The meaning of pleaded is begged, BEGGED, begged. Okay. Third is crafty. Third is crafty, and the meaning of crafty is cunning, CUNNING, cunning. After that, fourth is frightened. The meaning of frightened is trembling with fear, trembling with fear. Fifth is animal, it means beast. Now the sixth is proud, it means consisted. Okay, so like this we have to write down this exercise F in notebook. Now we're moving to the next, that is next exercise. It's exercise G. In this exercise we will learn about the punctuation. Dear student, what is punctuation? A correct sentence always begin with a capital letter. We also use capital letters for the names of a people, specific places and things, months and days of the week. Okay, so for example, Simran, Taj Mahal, Friday, July. So we have to use the capital letters for the name of people, specific places and things, months of the days and week. So like this, according to this knowledge, we have to do this given exercise G. So dear student, what will we do in this exercise? So add capital letters where required to this sentences. So first of all, dear student, we have to write this given exercise like this. Where is the required? We have to use the capital letters. Okay, for the special name of person, place or things. So first of all, in number 1 we can see there is a Mohini is my friend and never. So here is the given word Mohini. In Mohini we have to use capital letter in Mohini. That first letter begin with a capital letter. Okay, so the M will be in a capital. Now then second, we are traveling to England in summer. So student, here we have to change this given word we, the first letter W in a capital letter. Now after that, in England we have to change this given small e into capital E. Okay, now third, would you like to watch a movie on Saturday? So here we have to change this small W in a capital, and after that we have to change this given small s into capital. It will be would and Saturday. Here we have to change the first letter. Okay, now the next, number 4, my kitten Bella will be a year old in May. So here we have to change my, the first letter M in a capital. Now the next, in Bella there is a B will be capital, and in May the M will be capital. Now the fifth, my parents moved to Mumbai from Kolkata. Here we have to change the M of my, and in Mumbai M of Mumbai and K of Kolkata. Okay. Now the next, in last one, number 6, there is a Salim. Salim and Uday are my best friend at school. So here we have to change this given S of Salim in a capital and Uday U in a capital. Okay students, so like this we have to complete this exercise G. Now we are moving to the next exercise, that is grammar fun for you. Noun which can be counted are called countable nouns. This can be singular or plural. Here we are going to learn about the countable and uncountable noun. Okay students, so what are countable noun? So noun which can be counted are called countable nouns. This can be singular or plural. For example, lion, tree, jungle. Okay. And what is uncountable nouns? So noun which cannot be counted are called uncountable noun. This include things and feelings which cannot be counted. We usually treat them as singular. Okay. For example, food, water, pride. So let's do the given exercise H according to the knowledge of countable and uncountable nouns. So some nouns have been underlined in these sentences. Write C for countable or U for uncountable nouns. So student, here we have to write C for the countable and U for the uncountable nouns. So here the first is the jackals were very clever. So as we all know, the given underlined words is jackal and jackals are countable nouns. So we have to write here C. Now the second is they hardly did any work. So here is the given underlined word is work. So work is an uncountable noun. Third is Alpana would like to buy a rose. So rose is a countable noun. So we have to write here C. Okay. In next there is I like to eat rice for dinner. So here rice is an uncountable noun, so we have to write here you. Okay, we have to write here you. Fifth, please don't waste electricity. So electricity is an uncountable noun, so we have to write here you. Sixth is switch off the light, so here we have to write C. So like this we have to write C for countable and U for uncountable noun, and like this we have to complete this countable and uncountable nouns. Okay students, so like this we have to complete the exercise H. Now we moving to the next exercise, that is exercise I. In exercise I, what will we do? So circle the countable noun and underline the uncountable nouns in these sentences. So first, there is the king had 2 ministers. So king and ministers are countable nouns, so we have to underline it. In second, there are books on the shelf that I haven't read. So here is the given word book and shelves are countable nouns, so we have to circle it. Okay. In first, we have to circle king and minister. In second, we have to circle books and self. In third, Aditi poured some milk into a glass and took an apple from the bowl. So here the given word Aditi is a countable noun, so we have to circle it, and after that milk is an uncountable noun, so we have to underline it. Then next, glass is a countable noun, apple is a countable noun, and bowl is a countable noun, so we have to circle it. Now the last one, fourth, is Darpan prefers rice to rotis. So here the given words, rice is a uncountable noun and roti is a countable noun, so we have to circle it. Okay students, so like this we have to complete the exercise I. Now we moving to the next, that is exercise J. In exercise J, what will we do? So in exercise G, there is information about the gender. Okay, so you have learned about the masculine and feminine gender. Nouns such as cousin and teacher that refer to living things, either male or female, are said to be in the common gender. Nouns such as tree and piano that refer to non-living things, neither male or female, are said to be in the neuter gender. Okay, so here in exercise C. So dear student, this exercise J and K, L I will explain in my next video. Okay student, that's it for today. Here is the information about the gender, so you have to learn this given information about the gender, that what is masculine, feminine and neuter gender. Dear student, you all complete your book. That's it for today. I hope is that clear to you that how could you complete your exercises in book and also in notebook, the question answer. So that's it for today. I will explain the next remaining exercises in my next video. So till then, stay safe, stay healthy and keep watching my video. Thank you.